St. James cops probing murder of construction worker. Detectives assigned to the St. James Police Division are investigating the circumstances surrounding the murder of a construction worker who was gunned down on the job by a group of armed thugs on Thursday morning. The deceased has been identified as 52-year-old Mason Donovan Hales, also called Pepper of Greenpond, St. James. Reports are that about 9:30 a.m., Hayes went to a house located at Campbell's Lane, Mount Salem in the parish, to repair a step when he was pounced upon by a group of gunmen who opened fire at him. Hayes was shot multiple times in the upper body and died on the spot. The motive behind the deadly attack has not been ascertained. 2 men arrested, guns seized following murder in St. James. The quick action of the police in St. James led to the arrest of 2 murder suspects and the seizure of 2 firearms following the murder of a man in Mount Salem on Thursday. Reports from the St. James Police are that about 9:30 a.m., lawmen heard explosions and visited the location, where the 52-year-old who was gunned down was seen with multiple gunshot wounds. He was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Later that day, at about 9:45 p.m., lawmen conducted an operation in the area when an AR rifle was seized and a man arrested. Further investigations led to the arrest of another man and the seizure of a 9mm pistol. The police say the apprehension of the 2 men and the seizure of firearms underscores its commitment to maintaining law and order and ensuring the safety of Jamaican public. Man killed in Manchester bar robbery, girlfriend battling for life. A man was shot dead and his girlfriend injured after 2 masked gunmen attacked them in a robbery attempt at a bar in Avernus District, Knockpatrick, Manchester on Thursday night. Police and relatives identified the murder victim as Roisin Wiltshire, 30, a resident of Avernor. Police said at about 9 p.m., the couple were at the bar when the 2 masked men entered. The police said that Roisin tried to run from his attackers but was chased to a back room where the gunmen asked, "Where the money there?" Police said the woman who operates the bar was also in the back room when the gunmen opened fire on the couple after the demand of cash was not met. The man collapsed and died at the scene while his partner was shot in her abdomen. The gunmen then turned their weapon on a Toyota Probox taxi which was traversing by the bar. The taxi operator narrowly escaped injuries as bullets went through the windscreen, back left side, passenger window and door. The taxi driver transported the injured 30-year-old woman to hospital, where she was rushed into emergency surgery on Thursday night. Her condition is said to be considered life-threatening. Before surgery, she was said to be responsive. This latest incident increases the murder figure in Manchester so far this year to 43. 4 people have been killed in Manchester in October, including a double murder incident at the Mandeville Market. The market incident resulted in Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Strang touring the facility and areas surrounding Mandeville a week ago. He also met with citizens, business and political leaders to address their concerns on crime. SOE declared in East Kingston after mass shooting at Rockford football game. A state of public emergency has been declared in Rockford and its surrounding areas within the Kingston East Division. This following the fatal shooting of 5 people at a football match in Rockford on Monday evening. The SOE was declared after thorough assessment by the security forces, which indicated that the elevated levels of violent criminal activity within the designated areas were of such severity and scale that they pose a significant threat to public safety, according to a government release. The boundaries of the state of public emergency are defined as follows. West, on the western side, the boundary extends to a northerly direction for the intersection of the Michael Manny Boulevard and South Camp Road, then continues northeasterly along Vineyard Road, then on the end of Diana Drive. North, the northern boundary extends to an easterly direction from Diana Drive to Lexington Avenue, then on Deanery Road to the intersection of Mountain View Avenue. The boundary then extends easterly along an imaginary irregular line to the shared parish border of St. Andrew and St. Thomas. East, the eastern boundary extends to a southerly direction along the shared parish border of St. Andrew and St. Thomas to the coast, and south, the southern boundary extends westerly along the coast of St. Andrew, then along the Kingston coastline to the intersection of South Camp Road and Michael Manley Boulevard. Commenting on the declaration of the SOE, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said, Sunday night's murder in Rockford have shaken the nation. We have taken decisive steps to safeguard the life of our citizens and prevent further acts of organized violence. The government, in close coordination with the security forces, is committed to taking the urgent steps to restore order and to ensure safety of the affected residents. The safety and security of our citizens is our top priority. This act of terror in Rockford is a grave threat to the peace of our nation, and we will not allow criminal elements to destabilize our communities. The security forces have been fully mobilized, and we will use all available resources to bring the perpetrators to justice and restore calm, added Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang. 21 killed in fires this year, JFB to distribute smoke detectors. With the statistic of 21 Jamaicans losing their lives to fire since the start of the year being the sobering backdrop, Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB is embarking on a drive to prevent these incidents and make homes more fire safe by promoting the use of wireless smart smoke detectors. Commissioner of JFB Stuart Beckford, who made the announcement at Wednesday's media launch of Fire and Life Safety Awareness Week 2024 at the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development's Hagley Park Road, Kingston location, laments that 21 lives that could have been saved because fire-related deaths are preventable. He noted that 95% of fire deaths occurred within homes, a data that the United States indicated that 3 out of every 5 deaths occur in homes without smart detector. Or, if the homes did have, they didn't work because there was no maintenance of these smoke detectors. Beckford said the US-based National Fire Prevention Association has also indicated that people are 54% less likely to die in a smoke than if there is enough smoke detector in the home. The fire chief said JFB campaign will see an initial installation of about 200 smart smoke detectors over the next week, targeting people who may not be in the position to acquire them, such as elderly living alone. So we'll be targeting mostly some of the inner city communities because most of the fires that are responded to are in those areas. But also the homes, whether golden age homes or children homes, will be targeting those as well. They are vulnerable and most of them are domiciled there, and people are having various disabilities that may be able to move or move quickly. So we advance warning that they will be able to have a safe evacuation of these persons, he told reporters following the launch. We will do whatever we can with the resources that we have to install as many smoke detectors throughout the week as we can. But of course, there is still a lot that we will continue to do after the week has ended, he explained. He said that outside of people being targeted, persons who are in need of device can call the JFB, make the request, and the device will be provided free of cost. We will give them free because some of these are donated by sponsors who will be giving them free and will be teaching them how to maintain them. So installing is one, but we have to make sure that we maintain it, and by that I mean every 6 weeks you change the batteries. Even if have not gone bad or it is not off in 6 months, still change the batteries. That's part of the maintenance, he noted. Beckford noted that for citizens who have means to equip their homes, they should do so. The recommendation is that one is to be placed in every room of the house and in passageways. These things are relatively inexpensive and they do save lives, so invest in smoke detectors. The data is there to suggest that when you have these in the home, you stand a better chance of surviving because one of the things that it does, especially the modern ones that are being built now, is that it doesn't take long for them to go off to trigger a warning, unlike the older types that you have to have a lot of smoke in the building for them to go off. With these, just small particles of smoke can trigger the alarm, he noted. Deputy Commissioner Sean Martin told reporters that the smart smoke detectors are economical and each costing approximately $2,500. They are sold locally. You can buy them on Amazon. We're mainly promoting the smart ones. The smart ones are wireless and easy to install, he said, noting JFB will assist individuals if required. He said the smart smoke detectors will be on display and available for distribution at the 4 explosions events JFB plans to stage across the island. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.